I do not own the rights to this music. Hello, and welcome to Sunday School Summary with Brother Ron. Sunday School lesson for Sunday, July the 7th, 2024. Our reference material for the Sunday School Summary is based upon the International Sunday School Lesson Series as published by the Sunday School Publishing Board. We're discussing Hope in the Lord as the title of the Summer 2024 Lesson Series, and it is a series of lessons that discuss how hope in the Lord can be experienced and how experience is the best teacher. The Hope in the Lord lesson series is categorized into 3 units or groups of lessons, and we are in Unit 2, and we are discussing expressing hope. And these lessons discuss the prayers of ancient Israel as a model for offering praise and petitions to God. The title of our first lesson in the Unit 2 Summer 2024 Lesson Series is titled Hope Comes in the Morning. So though things may be dark and in despair, there's always hope if we have our faith in Jesus Christ. The key verse comes from Lamentations chapter 3, verses 21 through 22, and it reads, "Yet this I call to mind, and therefore I have hope. Because of the Lord's great love, we are not consumed, for his compassion never fails." So Jeremiah is saying, in spite of all, God is faithful to his people, and therefore he has hope. The title of today's lesson, Hope Comes in the Morning, from the book of Lamentations. Now, the book of Lamentations is a collection of poetic laments or prayers that express grief, sorrow, or concern and confusion. The book is attributed to the prophet Jeremiah. These prayers express the grief and sorrow that the prophet Jeremiah and the people of Israel experienced after the destruction of Jerusalem by the Babylonians in 586 BC. The prophet Jeremiah speaks of the conditions in Jerusalem and the destruction and the impact on the lives of the people. According to the prophet Jeremiah, the people of Israel only have themselves to blame for finding themselves in their current predicament because of their evil ways and disobedience to God, which brings us to today's lesson. There are 2 summary lesson points for today. Lamentations from Hope is Lost from Lamentations chapter 3, verses 16 through 18, and Hope Regained, and that is from Lamentations chapter 3, verses 19 through 24. The passages for the lesson today revolve around the key words of faith, wisdom, and hope. And we know that faith is the complete trust, assurance, belief, or confidence in God. And Jeremiah is confident by God's faithfulness to his people in today's lesson. Wisdom is the ability to apply experience, knowledge, and understanding to produce good judgment. It is the wisdom of Jeremiah to reflect on the goodness of God in times of affliction in today's lesson. Hope is a positive confidence or assurance in the possibility that what one desires or longs for will happen. And Jeremiah has hope for the people of Israel because of God's steadfast love and compassion in today's lesson. Our first summary point is hope lost, and that's from Lamentations chapter 3, verses 16 through 18. And in these passages, Jeremiah expresses his hopefulness of defeat reflected in the current situation of the people of Jerusalem. He says, "It is as if caused me to eat small stones, so that the stones break my teeth. Then he put me on the ground, and he pushed me down in the dirt. He has taken peace away from my mind. I cannot remember the happy days that I had before. I'll tell myself everything good has finished for me. The things that I hope for from the Lord have not come." So this reflects the position of the prophet Jeremiah, how he felt all hope was lost after a crushing defeat. He says that it feels like his face is pushed into the ground and he's eating stones with his bread. And he appears to say that it is his lowest point and all hope is lost, that there is no hope for him or there's no hope for Israel. Our second summary point is hope regained, and that's from Lamentations chapter 3, verses 19 through 24. And in these passages, Jeremiah says, "Lord, please remember all my troubles. I am sad, remembering that I'm very lonely. My troubles are like poison for me." So he is reflecting on the condition of his life and the reason why he finds himself in these conditions. He says, "I think of all these things and I feel small and alone." But then he says, "I choose to remember God, and this is my hope." So when we are in hopeless situations, we should reflect on how God has brought us through similar situations in the past and his steadfast love for us, and he will see us through in these times of trouble. But then he says, "The Lord's faithful love never comes to an end. He never stops being kind to us. Every day we can trust him to be kind again. We know that he will do what he has promised." And he goes on to say that he is my Lord. I say to myself, he is the reason why I can hope for good things. So Jeremiah is saying that even in his present situation, he can hope for good things because of God's steadfast love and compassion for his people. This is Brother Ron with the Sunday School Summary for Sunday, July the 7th, 2024. Thank you for watching. Have a blessed week, and we hope to see you next Sunday for another edition of Sunday School Summary with Brother Ron.